Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your Vaishnavi aka Kum. 안녕하세요. 저는 Vaishnavi라고 합니다. It's been a long time since we had GKS questions related, and a few days ago I have uploaded in Instagram ask me questions about GKS. I'm gonna answer it in the YouTube video. So here I am making about it. There are lot of similar GKS questions which many people ask, so I just clarified pick out the main important questions from all the questions I have got, and I have searched through a lot, made more information, and here I am making the video. So let's get started. Okay, here I have the questions written which I have segregated from all the questions you guys have given to me. And the first question is, which type of university should I choose? My education background is not good, regional or sky. Before coming to regional or sky university, I'm gonna ask you guys to also, even if you wanna choose a good university or a okayish university, just have a letter or a certificate stating that you're top 20 of your class, which will show the universities or the embassy track, either you're giving from embassy track or university track, to state that you are good in your education, and because of some marks you are not stating your education is bad or not strong enough. While coming to regional and sky universities, I will ask you guys to select regional universities because sky universities have a lot of high standards and high grading system, and they prefer high graded students and very strong educational background students. So regional universities, there are n number of universities which take in students which doesn't have a big score or educational background, but yeah, they are gonna select you if you have a small education background too. The second question from here is, what is general and art general? So I have a search here. So regional university and general is basically like in GK scholarship, there is for even UG or G, like undergraduates and graduates, there is general and regional. But I have never seen regional properly in UG, but there is in masters. So what general means is it includes every university in Korea which is sky, which is regional, which is not so good, which is good, which are perfect, which are best, and every university comes under general. But regional comes under the universities which are outside of Seoul. Basically they target other cities, universities. Example of mine, my university is not in Seoul, so it is from 1 hour distance away from Seoul, and it do comes under regional university. So basically, how if we say general track is like a main track for GKS applicants, regional track is for applicants according to the first as I said in first question, who doesn't have educational background, or if you don't want to stay in Seoul, if you want to get resided into a cheap area, everything, then you can choose regional universities. That doesn't mean that regional universities are not good. Regional universities are also good. And next, the art general universities have less competitive background, like competitiveness between sky universities and general track, which has sky universities, the best universities, and regional universities which doesn't have sky universities will have less competitiveness rather than the sky and the best universities. Third question, how to check universities? Checking universities is very easy. You can just go onto the Google platform and search for university example. Let's take my university, that is Korea Tech, Korea Technology of University and Education, or in short form Korea Tech. If you want to search about GKS application information in universities pages or the deadline for the university's GKS applications, then you can just simply type the university's name GKS, or university's name GKS deadline, university's name, and about your major. You can type like that, or else you can go to Study in Korea's website, where you can just go to the university search block. How do I say, block or something? Then you can go and search about universities, where you can get every information about university, to dorm, to cafeteria, to everything, A to Z. Fourth question was maximum expenses while preparing for all the documents and everything. So I don't know, it depends upon every other person because they do it from another state. I'll break down my expenses. So according to my expenses, I have written here, so let me calculate those. According to my expenses, there were apostillation certificates which can cost you anywhere from between 8k. I'm saying in Indian rupees. I'll also keep a exchange rate for US dollars and Korean won. So it was costing around 8k to 13k, because apostillation from an agent can cost you more than apostillation of normal, because apostillation, when you do it through an agent, you can get it done by 3 days to 5 days maximum. If you're doing it from an office, government office, it may take you around 7 days to 14 days. For me, I was in a very big hurry because I didn't had deadline for my deadline was very close for Korea Tech University. So I have done it with apostillation office called Worldwide Transcripts. I don't know if this apostillation agent still works or not, but there are many other apostillation agents. If you search in Google, you're gonna get a lot of agents. For me, I have done it around 1550 per each document. With taxes, it was around 1700 per document. I did around 5, which was my birth certificate, my parents' voter IDs, my 10th certificate, and my 12th provisional certificate. And what else? Yeah, and my last 12th certificate, which I got after my certificate have come to the, because India's certificates, especially for me, it was so late. So yeah, that was around 8k to 13k. Medical, after getting first round selection, you have to do medical. It depends upon which hospital you're doing. I did it from Apollo, and it costed me around 5k, around 5,000. Then sending documents to embassy, embassy you can use DTDC, which is like very cheap, around 250 to 500 rupees. But if you're sending directly to university, I preferred DHL Express, and it costed me around 2,800 to 900 ish after having a university discount. So let's round off it to 3,000 rupees. And then, whereas visa fee is basically free because you are a scholarship student, and under GKS you get a free scholarship, free visa. You just have to pay for the travel expenses, and that also depends upon which region you stay in. If you go to the website, embassy sites of India, like Korean embassy sites of, that is overseas.mofa.go.kr. If you go there, you will see, if you are in the north part of India, you have VFS Global for certain states and capitals, and for certain states you have to go to embassy. And for me, I was I was south. I'm South Indian, so for me, I had to go to Chennai, Chennai's embassy, because I didn't had any VFS Global allowed permission granted thingy in my South India. So I went to embassy, which I have taken flight, which have costed me expensive because of problems. And for visa, you have to do a TB test. You can do it from the designated hospitals, from the sites like VFS Global site. You can check the designated hospitals, or from the embassy you can select the designated hospital, go there, get your TB test done, and then you can go and collect your medical results and the required documents. You have to check, but you have to check with the embassy which documents you have need. Some embassy can ask you many documents, and some embassy, like VFS Global, doesn't need a lot of documents, but embassies can ask you. So make sure to take A to Z documents according to embassy, so you don't have any problem. Yes. So for me, the total expenses was around 20 to 30k. If I keep it in a round off, I would say 20 to 30k but it was worth it because I'm living for free right now. I have full funded scholarship, and I'm living happily. Next question, 5th. Where can we get apostille? As I said in the before question, we can get apostille from agent, via agent, or through any government places. But I would ask you guys to do it through, it can cost you a higher price, but do it from an agent. You're gonna get it fast, in a very fast delivery place. And also, I did it from Worldwide Transcripts. I will give you a tip. Since in India, I don't know about other countries, but in India, once we get our original certificates, we are not getting any other original certificates. So make sure you get a photocopy of your original certificate, then send it to apostillation. And then after getting your apostille certificates, make sure you have at least 5 copies of the photocopies of the apostille certificates, because you need it anywhere from visa exchange to any other places. So yeah, that was for where do you get apostille and how do you get apostille. These days I guess there are people who are doing for cheap too. You can just Google it. Next question, tips for personal statement. Okay, I've written it here because I cannot remember everything on speech. So I written here, like, first, every time start with a strong introduction. Example, like a quote or your personal story, an experience that motivated you. Then explain your academic and career growth very clearly, like very clearly. Like explain what you're interested in, of your chosen field to study. Then link your past experiences if you have any, like projects if you have done, or extracurricular activities related to your major. Highlight your strengths and achievements. Show it. If plus point, if you have extracurricular activities in your major or like about to do major, it is very good. If you have sports extracurricular activities, that's also good. And according to study extracurricular activities, that is also very good. Then you can connect your goals to Korea and your hometown. You can talk about Korean culture, education, technology advancements, how you have got known about GKS, why did you want to apply for GKS, why do you want to achieve it so badly. But don't go too much into an emotional side, but because they're gonna think you're just emotionally saying everything. Make it strong. Make sure that you have to keep it reaffirmed with your passion and your determination. So yes, that can make your personal statement so strong. And coming to study plan too, study plan should be all about your goals, your study, the way you're gonna plan it, the way you're gonna study and give your whole career life to your study achievement if you get selected in GKS. So make sure study plan and personal statement be very strong, like very strong. Seventh question, how many times do you renew your visa per year? If so, is the cost a constant or fluctuates over time? Okay, for me, the first visa which was done was D4 because I was a language student. For 1 year, you'll have D4, and after you complete your language year, you're gonna turn your visa to you can change your visa into D2. For D4, you'll get for first 6 months, then you have to change it, then again 6 months, then again you have to change it into D2. For me, my university did it personally. For the first visa, it was free. We got it done for D4 visa. Then after 6 months, it's a validated period for 6 months. After 6 months, I got it again done. Like our university members, like our university GK's in charge people have done it again. But they might have asked me, oh, no. It was free. D4 changing was done for free for me. Then when after my language year was done, when I have to change my visa to D2, they asked me around 30,000 Korean won, which is around 2,000 plus. Let me keep it over here or somewhere. So 30,000 won plus the visa, like the ARC is gonna change, and the application we have to fill. That's it. Everything was done by my universities. I don't know about different universities, but here's what my university have done according to my visa changes. And about the fluctuation of money, it can depend according to the embassies or immigration offices. If they have changed it, it might change. But for us, it was what it was. Then again, when you get your D2 visa, it can have a validation period for 2 years. Then you can change it after 2 years. 8th, should we consider the selection of specific unis that choose students in Gks Q 2025? I didn't understand this question very properly, but you don't have to specifically see some university selecting any many students or anything. There is specific quota for every university that university can select these many students only. And if you can see in the GKS application guidelines, there are specifically quotas in every country, like from this country only these many students should be selected and everything. So according to that quota, every university is gonna select or deselect the students. So it doesn't be required to check Gks Q 2025 for selection of universities. Next question, 9th, tips for choosing university. I will give you, like, if your education background is really good, if your personal statement is strong and everything, try for Sky universities. I won't say Sky universities are not wrong or it's very hard, but you can get into the Sky universities. But especially according to me, I would ask you guys to select some other universities. There are a lot of universities which provide best educations, and you can select according to your major actually. Think about a major. Example, you are taking CSC. If you're taking CSC, computer science and engineering, list out like at least 10 universities. Just see, if you see, there is also a zip file of universities in the study in like the Gks notice. So if you go there, and you can see you have a lot, because I know everyone sees a lot for Gks application and scholarship. So many of you have a breakdown of what university to choose, which major to choose, and everything. So just make a list of 10 universities. Like personally for me, when I was having a very tight deadline, I just listed out some good universities. It just takes 5 to 10 minutes to search about university, their education qualification, and the blah blah blah. So you can just select 10 to 15 universities. From there you can just segregate, separate, and think what university will be best for your major, for yourself, for your living, for your surviving there. So yeah, you can choose a university like that. Okay, one more tip for choosing universities is like, please check the acceptance rate of that university. If you have a high acceptance rate for that specific university, then you have high chances of getting selected in that university. But do not go to, I'm not saying do not go to universities which have less acceptance rate but a very good quality of studies. You can just throw a stone over that side, but you may have many chances of not getting selected. I would ask you guys to please do this, because acceptance rate should be good. If you have like around 10% acceptance rate and 3% acceptance rate, please go to 10% university. Maybe there will be ups and downs in that university, but you are gonna get selected for sure. That's the plus point for like a very big important task for getting selected in like choosing universities. It was my tip. It can differ from other person too. 10th question. Okay, how do I say 10? 10th question. Should we choose university considering the result of GKSU 2025? It doesn't matter. As I said before, it doesn't matter. You should choose your university according to yourself. 11th question. How about baking course, culinary art? Is there any course? No. GKS University is specifically for pharmaceutical engineering and related to that, not other arts kind of stuff. Maybe there will be one university which will be providing, but I don't think many of the universities provide these. 12th question. What do you think about studying cosmetic science and also pharmaceutical science in Korea? Okay, for this I have searched. You can do cosmetic science and pharmaceutical science program available under GK scholarship, but they might not always be listed in every university. So like I have searched cosmetic science related majors in GKs comes under cosmetic science engineering, beauty cosmetic, cosmetic chemistry, biotechnology, biomedical engineering. Universities are SKKU, Sungkyung Kwan University, Kyungi University, Hanyang University, Chungang University. Okay, and pharmaceutical science related majors: pharmaceutical science and engineering, biopharmaceuticals, pharmacy, biomedical science, biotechnology. SNU, Yonsei, Chungang University, Busan National University. So these are the universities which I have breakdown for you guys. Like I have searched, and this shows the best results for pharmaceutical and cosmetic science. 13th question. If it is okay to apply GKSU if you have 2 years gap? Yes, you can apply. There is an age limit. If you see in the GKS application guidelines, there is an age limit. If you come under that age limit, you can apply for GKSU or GKSG. There is not a problem if you have a long age gap, but you just have to explain why you have an age gap, or you can just show what you have done in that age, like year gaps, not age gap, sorry, year gap, like if you have worked or studied more or did according to language or something else. 14th question. If I achieve topic 2, is it good, or I should try for topic 3? Try for topic 3, 4, 5, 6. Additional points are there from topic 3 to 6. If you have additional points in topic 3, if you have topic IELTS or what is this? TOEIC or TOEFL, you have additional points from 2024 guidelines. That is, it is written that you will get additional points if you have any certificate of TOPIK, IELTS or TOEFL or TOEIC. So I would say if you have topic 2, then please make sure you study more vocabulary, study more about the topic second level, and start preparing for topic 3, get your marks, then you can. And the best point is, if you have topic 5 and topic 6, you are gonna get directly entered into your major but not entering your language, because that's the best part of what I think, especially. But if you still have topic 3 or topic 4 and come to the university, you're gonna study with higher level of language students, and if you pass by the first topic exam and get level 5, you're gonna directly enter the major year. The last question, do you have to maintain a certain GPA for scholarship? Yes, you have to maintain a certain scholarship GPA, that is 2.880 out of 4.5, or like above 80%, because it is a really big rule and regulation of GK scholarship that you have to maintain the scholarship above like the study GPA above 80% or 2.80 CGPA. So it is better if you study after getting selected into GKS. Make sure you give your 100%. For me too, it was my first semester was very difficult because different education system, different language and everything, so it was little bit difficult for me, but I have come through first semester, so you guys can too. And all the people who have selected for GKSU and all the people who are writing preparing and have sent their application for GKSG, all the best for everything. And if some guys have failed the GKSU or G, I hope you all the best for the next time. There is always next time. I know it will be hard because you have to leave the studies in between wherever, in which country ever you're studying, but you can do it. There's always a next time. There's always a chance to apply for the scholarship. You don't have to feel bad. Make sure, but you have a strong application which will give you many chances to get selected. So this was a small Q&A for every one of you guys according to my Instagram questions which you guys have given. So if you like this video and got at least enough understanding for GKS and what is like GKS questions and related, I hope you like it. If you have more GKS doubts and questions, please DM, comment, follow me in Instagram and YouTube for more of this content. Yeah, please share, like, subscribe, and this is it. Bye bye.